Okay, so do you ever wonder what you can get out of a charity shop? Is it, do you ever find any antiques, collectibles, or anything worth any money? My name's Walter Neal, and welcome to a video by AntiquesArena. Today, I'm going to share with you some things I found in my local charity shop. Now, I don't do charity shops often, as you know. The quality is never as good as you can find at antique fairs and car boot sales and auctions. But with a lot of my car boot sales shut down until spring, I've been attending some charity shops. Now, everything in today's video come out of two shops on the same day, and there's quite a bit of it, to be honest with you. And it ranges from some more modern collectible to one or two antiques. So, interesting day. I got a little bit to share with you, and it's ridiculously cheap. And I mean ridiculously cheap. So should we get started? Let's see what we can actually buy at a charity shop, is it? So we're going to start off with this paperweight with the image of a duck going with quackers there. Now this is Swedish glass, Mats Johansson, fully signed up. So a Mats Johansson Swedish glass paperweight for 50 pence. I know. You'd have thought the fact he was signed up would say enough, wouldn't you? Johansson? Yes, Johansson. So, 50p, cracking little start. Value, small version, £15. Something like that, 15. Yeah, let's say about £15. Then I had this, which is Scottish. Caithness crystal is stinking dirty, and I haven't washed it. But this is Neodium glass. It is beautiful purple glass. It's got this sort of snowdrop cut pattern into it. There's the Caithness label still on there, what's left of the label. Now, this one cost me a whole £3. And again, it's not fortunes, but its profit is £15–20, mainly because of the colour. This Neodium is it Alexandrite? It's Neodium glass anyway. I'm not sure if it's Alexandrite. Let me have a look. Just share with me a second. Neodium glass. Yeah, Alexandrite glass. Neodium Alexandrite glass. And it is by Caithness. And it's beautiful. £3 into probably £15–20 again. As I said, it's nothing crazy money, but it's all good profits. I bought a pair of these, £1 each. Now these are pressed glass boats, Viking boats, long boats. On the back there you see impressed the words Grace Darling. There is a reg number somewhere on them. I did see it. Sure I did. Just don't know where. A minute. Anyway, knew what these were anyway, buying them. But have a little look at this. They're by Edward Bolton. So, description, wonderful Victorian clear-pressed boat-shaped flower head or celery bowl. British company Edward Bolton, design registration number was registered December 1885 with the words Grace Darling embossed on the stern or rear. They're not fortunes. Again, they're like £15–20 each. But I had two of them for £1 each. So if you say 40 quid the pair, well, being the pair, maybe 45 if I'm lucky. £40, let's say £40 the pair. As I said, they have got the Grace Darling going across the back. And for £2. That's good profit. So don't tell me you can't buy stuff at a charity shop. Another £1 buy. Look at that for an Art Deco pattern. That is brown Bakelite. Look at this shape. Absolutely stunning shape. And it is a Temco electric clock. Art Deco. It would have had a back plate, probably cardboard or something. But for £1, I haven't even tried it to see if it works, and I don't intend to. The case alone is worth a lot more than that. It's like a £20, £25 clock. You okay, darling? Yeah. I've had a couple more paperweights. I've had this one here, which I believe is a Wedgwood. Lovely colour on the greens, like a mottled green going through it. beautiful whale. I say it's more than likely a Wedgwood because you can't see the signature because it's still got the £2 label on there. But it should have a little Wedgwood name underneath that label. Beautiful thing, but £2. This next one was by Neodium Glass. And we have a badger. Excuse me, it's the dust off these. Excuse me. It's got the label still on the base, Avondale Glass, and the price of £1.50. Do you know, I gotta be honest with you, I've never seen a badger. No, I watched Clarkson's Farm yesterday. Maybe I should send it to him as a present. He's having a bit of a badger problem at the moment. Yeah, you have to excuse this. I was doing a bit of hair dyeing last night, obviously not on myself. So yeah, again, £15, give or take. But when you start adding, you know, £1 and £1.15 to £15 regular, or £15, £20 regular, it starts adding up fast. This I love. I paid a bit more for this. Now I've paid £3 for this. Now this is studio pottery, and it's actually not a bad pot. I love this very simple spiraling inward. I don't know, drip glaze, I suppose. I don't know. The design on it anyway. It's got some form of impressed mark on the base there in the square. Can't read it at the moment, but look how thick that black drip glaze is on there. There's a couple of groups on Facebook, Studio Pottery Identification and things like that, where I'm going to ask for some help to identify it, because I think this is a nice little pot. Very decorative. It's got a really good look to it. For studio pottery, for £3, it's going to be worth 10, 15 times that. It's going to be worth £30, £40. Just need to find out who made it. But it's a lovely looking vase. So simple, yet got a good look to it. So it'd go into any, you know, if somebody's doing a mid-century modern home, it'd really, really go well with that. Lovely look, and I love that black glaze or dark brown black glaze on it. But for £3, you know. Next I had a German Hummel Gobel. There you go. 1956. There's the mark. See the bumblebee in the middle? So you got the Gobels. And this is a decanter. Off with his head. So we have a German Gobel decanter. So these sell for £25 to £30. And it was a £5. I'm not sure if it's a monk or friar tuck. I don't know if it's, you know, friar tuck or if it's just a monk, but again, good profit. A couple of Chinese pieces. So first of all, I've got this beautiful teapot. Now, if you look at the mark, there's a clue there. It's cost me £6 for the set. You can see the mark there, made in China, with the number 6 underneath it. Now, the mark, when I do the research on the mark, this is what the mark reads. I cannot pronounce it. It's Honggu, or something like that. Jing Dezen made circa 1980, and it is the Chinese mark of good quality for export to China. So it's sort of the 1980s. So not that old, but as you saw, it cost £6 for a set. It's got a small ginger jar, and I'm going to sell her as the set. And you've got a single cup and saucer to go with the teapot. So you've got the teapot, the cup and saucer. As I say, it's not old. This one got a number 11 on there. I think that's just the factory number. I'm not sure. And Buddhist symbols, maybe? Or what's that writing? Nice little Chinese writing going around there. Anyway, it cost £6 for the set. Again, 20, 25 quid. I know it's more modern, it's 1980, but it's still collectible. And then I had this. Now this is Chinese carved soapstone. And you've got all the different animals carved into the rocks and things. And they've actually listed it as granite or marble for £3. But it's not. It's Chinese carved soapstone, hand carved soapstone. Cost me £3, and it's worth, again, 10 times that. It's worth £30, £35, £40. Now, a lot of the time, it depends on the quality of the carving of these animals. These are okay. They're not spectacular, but they're okay. So, and I think the final little buy from the charity shop was this little carved wooden Indian figure. Don't really know why I picked that one up, to be honest, though, but I did. And it was £2. Okay, love. I suppose I only bought it because it's, it's a hand-carved, polished figure. And again, I suppose it's a £10 or £15 figure, but it doesn't excite me. But it was cheap. It was £2. And I was challenged. I do buy at charity shops, but someone said to me, a lot of the time I go out with 20 quid in my pocket, and there's no way I can do what you do. And you can. Now, you can go to charity shops, you can go to car boot sales, and you can limit yourself to £2 or £3 an item. At £2 an item, you can get 10 items for 20 quid. And if you get 10 to 1 on your items, there's no reason you can't get £10 or £15 for a £1 item. No problem at all. Then, you get £200 return on your 20 quid. And that's how you start. And then you go back out after cost, you might have £150. And then you can spend 50 or 100 of that. But that's how you start and build up. But it goes to show there's plenty out there for £1 and £2 or £3 that you can buy that is still good gear. My favourite, believe it or not, it's not the Mats Johansson, it's not the Art Deco clock, it's the Studio Pottery vase. I can't get over the beautiful design. Simple, but beautiful design. I'd actually have that on my own shelf. So, what do you think? Do you buy from charity shops? No doubt. I know plenty of stories where people have, bought something out of a charity shop with thousands for pennies. It does happen. Not that often, but it does happen. But there's a good little bit of work in stock. The whale, the badger, these are the oldest. These are genuine antiques. The rest is more collectible. And obviously the Art Deco clock's an antique at 1920s. Other than that, a nice little haul. So, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Get down to your local charity shop, see what you can find. Bye for now, guys.